All right, here's the answer to the monopoly fear response question. So it says, assume Megan's wig shop has a monopoly in the production and the sale of a new happy wig. Because it is Megan, her company is currently incurring a short run loss, but it continues to operate. So question A is asking us, what must be true for Megan to continue to operate in the short run? Again, with any company, to operate in the short run, your price has to be greater than your average variable cost. So that's how you'd answer letter A. For letter B, it says draw a correctly labeled graph and show each of the following for Megan: the profit maximizing price and output and the area of loss. So again, no matter what, you have to draw a monopoly. Again, make sure you label the price and the quantity. Again, we have a downward sloping demand curve. And then for your marginal revenue curve, again, a curve that goes all the way down through the bottom. Again, we draw our marginal cost curve. Okay, and so it's asking us the price and the output. Again, the output is where MR is equal to MC. So this would be the quantity that Megan would produce at. And this is the price that Megan would charge, because again, it goes all the way up to demand. And then it's asking us for the area of loss. Again, it says that Megan's incurring a short run loss. So again, our ATC curve has to be drawn above the price. Okay, so we'd have our ATC curve somewhere up here. And then again, to show the area of loss, you go up until you hit ATC, go over, and that entire area would be our area of loss. And that's how you answer question B. For question C, it says, assume Megan is maximizing profit. What will happen to its total revenue if Megan raises prices? Well, again, as we've talked about, at this point right here is where we have to figure out if it's hitting the elastic or inelastic part of the curve. Again, anywhere to the left, we are in the elastic part of the curve. Anywhere to the right of that point, it's inelastic. So if we look up, we're hitting right here, and that is to the left. So the correct answer for letter C is that her total revenue would go down because it's an elastic part of the curve. People would react negatively to Megan raising the prices of her wigs. For letter D, it says, if demand for the new happy wig increases, explain what will happen in each of the following in the short run. So the first thing it's asking is what happens to the profit maximizing output. Well, again, if we have an increase in demand and marginal revenue are both going to shift to the right, which obviously means the marginal revenue curve would be hitting the marginal cost curve somewhere over to the right, which would mean for the first part that our output would increase. And then for part two, it says what would happen to the total costs. Well, if there's increase in demand for the product, that means they're going to make more wigs. So if they're making more wigs, then obviously they're going to be spending more money. And so the total cost would increase. And that's how you would answer that question.